There can be a big learning curve when buying Pokemon TCG singles on sites like TCG Player. I'm going to go ahead and show you the best way to utilize the entire site and save the most money. What's going on, Funhouse crew? Welcome back to the channel, TCG Funhouse, where we open up Pokemon cards, we talk about Pokemon cards, but more importantly than anything else, I'm trying to save you guys money when buying Pokemon TCG singles for your Pokemon investment portfolio or your just amazing, badass collection. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly navigate TCGplayer.com to get the best bang for your buck and save the most money on things like shipping and stuff like that. We're giving away a Celebrations ETB here on the channel, guys. That's right. Pokemon 25th anniversary set. I know a lot of you guys are still having a hard time finding this in your areas, in your regions, wherever you are, stuff like that. So this is your opportunity to get your hands on one of these beautiful ETBs that has 10 Celebrations packs inside, plus more boosters, plus that amazing Greninja Gold Star card. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of the video to get all of your entry details on that amazing ETB. But we're going to start diving right in here on how to navigate TCG Player. And I will say that I mentioned it in one of my videos last week, in the comment section blew up with people saying, yes, please show me how you buy singles, how you navigate the site, because a lot of times I'll get some pushback, right? They're like, hey, no, you're giving these prices before shipping. So when you're buying a $1 card, it's really a $2 card. I say nay, sir. I say nay. When you're buying cards properly and efficiently the right way, you can completely avoid shipping charges for the most part. So let's go ahead and dive right in and show you guys how to properly navigate the site. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you guys here. As you can see, we're on the TCG Player home screen right now. In all of its glory, it has everything from Pokemon cards, which we love talking about here on the channel, but you also have Yu-Gi-Oh!, MetaZoo, Magic the Gathering, Card Fight Vanguard, pretty much any TCG set that you're interested, or genre that you're interested, flesh and blood, which I love, by the way. This could be your place to buy singles effectively, right? So on the homepage, they always have the most recent releases. So you can see we got Maximum Gold over here, the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets up top. There's your Fusion Strike for Pokemon, Nightfall, MetaZoo, Digimon card game, right? So they usually put the newest stuff here, so every time something new comes out, it shows right there. So a couple cool things to look for. We're going to be talking Pokemon TCG specifically today. And up here in the top corner, you can see they have all of the Pokemon stuff. And again, the most latest sets are always right here. Now, by going to this advanced search button, you can really break down what you're looking for, right? So here is every single set ever printed by the Pokemon TCG. And not only that, but there's your promos and miscellaneous cards as well. Right there in the top, Pokemon McDonald's 25th anniversary promos. I don't think there's a very good buys, don't get me wrong. But if that's what you're interested, they're right there. And there's those first partner pack jumbos you can look for. Black and white promos going all the way back to Wizards of the Coast, right? So here's your base set, Shadowless. They do a very good job of breaking it down by set, right? So let's go ahead and just review. Let's just go to the newest set, right? So let's just check out the newest set, Fusion Strike. So here is the Fusion Strike. Not only are you can you look at singles here, but you can also look at sealed product to get what the average selling price is for sealed product as well. So you can see here's a booster box. Fusion Strike booster boxes are going for about $100 right now on TCG Player. So if you've been buying booster boxes from your local game store for like $120 or $130 because you just think that that's the going price, you can really save yourself some dough by buying on TCG Player, because almost all of these sellers give you free shipping on things like booster boxes, ETBs, and stuff like that, right? You can even buy boxes by the case. Here's a full case. I get that question all the time. Like, are you selling full cases, or where can I get full cases? you can get full cases sealed, factory sealed over on TCG Player, which is absolutely insane to me, right? But what we're looking at are the singles. Right up here where you can see the sort products by. My face is actually covering it. It's right here, guys, right in front of my face, right behind my screen. Hold on, let me do this. No, I can't get it. But it's right here, guys. You can sort it from different relevances, right? You can do best selling, market high low, market low high, or alphabetical, right? I like to put it market high low, so I know exactly the value of the expensive cards that I'm looking for, especially on these newer sets. So the chase cards for Fusion Strike, as you guys all know, Gengar VMAX, Espeon VMAX, and Mew VMAX alternate arts, all three of them are right here, all hovering around that $100 marker, with actually Gengar being number one, which was a little bit surprising to me. But this is a great way to look up your cards that you're pulling out of your packs to see what they go for, because their market price is really, their market price is the average cost of all of the Gengar alternate arts that they have on the site right now from every single condition. So that could be from near mint all the way down to damaged, and they throw them all in there. So let's just go ahead and look at the Gengar VMAX here in particular. Before we start looking at cards that I think are going to be worth buying, I'm going to show you guys just how to kind of navigate the single section, right? So here's your picture of your card, gives you a brief description of it, and a price history, right? So crazy stuff right here, right around release time for Fusion Strike. Look at the price difference here, a big drop in price. So it was going for about $178 right around release, got down to $99, and now it went a little bit back up to like $108. I don't expect it to keep going up. It's going to come back down. When we get that second and third wave of Fusion Strike, it's gonna keep coming back down, guys. But anyway, so here there's 48 total listings of this Gengar alternate art here, and if you look on the left-hand side, these are your filters. Your filters are going to be your best friend. Seriously, your filters are your best friend on TCG Player. So here it'll show you holographic, reverse holo, right? Anything. There's only holo foil for the alternate arts, obviously. Condition is a big one. 47 of the 48 cards are in near mint condition, probably pack fresh, right? So when they pull cards pack fresh, they put them right in under near mint condition. Here you can sort from English, Japanese, German. Not really much in the modern cards do you see this, but you will see some of these start to populate on vintage cards for sure. Some have photos, some don't. I don't particularly care when I'm buying cards on TCG Player with photos, and I'll tell you a little bit why later. eBay, 100%. There better be photos of the card you're buying on eBay. Don't ever buy a single on eBay of a factory picture of a card. Never, ever, ever. It's never worked out for me. Never once. So I definitely would not do that. But on TCG Player, I'm completely okay doing it. And then if you want to bulk buy, you can click mark these right here, 4 or more. So if the seller has 4 or more of this particular card, you can click this and then you'll be able to buy in bulk as well, which I do for my less expensive cards, like you saw with my Shining Fates and Hidden Fates purchases that I made last Friday. So go check out that video. That's how I found the seller that I was looking for that had the 4 or mores available, right? So filter it in near mint condition. Big red flag right here on this account, right? I don't know who you are, Mr. Hanky, but you have a 0% rating on 180 sales. This person right here, Luxit Knox Esports, only 3 sales, a 0% rating. I am not buying from these two sellers right now. Absolutely not. Even though they're the cheapest, they always order it from cheapest to most expensive. So if you're selling, you kind of want to make sure that you show up on the first page, right? That's your goal. I want to be on the first page. But just because these are your cheapest ones, do not buy from those kinds of sellers. The 0% sellers, the sellers that have 1 sale or 2 sales or 3 sales with no rating, I stay away from those sellers with a 10-foot pole. 100%, guys. Now, for $4.25 more, look at ZMK Games. Over 10,000 sales on TCG Player with a 100% rating with the little gold star. I think the gold star means that they're like a preferred seller. Gold star seller, it means they have a certain rating and a certain amount of sales over the past 30 days, right? I think that's what it means, or 60 days, something like that. So that means they're actively selling right now. So when you see the gold star on there, that means they have actively sold and shipped and gotten good reviews in the past 60 days, which is another great thing you want to look out for. So now that we've determined that we do not want to buy from these two sellers because of their rating and their lack of experience selling, sellers like ZMK Games, Infinite Cards LLC, who do have a lot more sales and a much higher rating, Corbin Toy Games, it's worth spending that extra $4 to $5 in this case for that security. Because with a 0% rating, I have no clue what I'm going to get. I might get a regular Gengar V card. I might get the regular VMAX or whatever because they didn't know what they were listing. They may be completely not knowing anything about the Pokemon TCG and just loading it up, right? So I'm going to avoid that situation completely. And the fact that the rating is 0, I'm just going to stay away from it. I'm not touching it. I'm just not. So buy from these sellers that are these gold star sellers for sure. So, which is absolutely awesome. And certified hobby shop. So when you get these ones with that little black house next to their name and this gray check mark right here where it says it's a certified hobby shop, that means they're actually a storefront as well. So a lot of these sellers on TCG Player are individuals like myself, but some of them are actually hobby stores. So On Deck, North Carolina is a hobby store. Corbin Toys and Games is a hobby store, which gives you more confidence once again to realize that these people, they kind of know what they're doing because they do it for a living, and they have overhead, they have all these things that they deal with. I prefer to buy from those sellers that have the gold stars, and they are certified hobby stores for sure. So we're back here under the advanced search over on TCG Player, and another thing that is really cool that you can look at right here is rarities, right? So if you want uncommon cards, common cards, holo rares, you can see Prism Stars, right? So if you're going on like a Prism Star kick, if you think Prism Stars are going to be something that are worth adding to your collection that are going to grow over time, you can just click mark that Prism Star button right there. All of the Prism Star cards will go ahead and pop up. And same thing with the Amazing Rares, right? I'm just going to click mark Amazing Rare, click search, and now I have all of my Amazing Rares ordered from market price high to low. So we already know what the cheapest one is. Right here, Yveltal from Shining Fates, and the most expensive one, the Rayquaza from Vivid Voltage. Now, I do think Amazing Rares are phenomenal buys right now. So I think picking up Amazing Rares is amazing opportunity for long-term growth down the road. So I think the Rayquaza is a huge buy right now. It's a subset within a set, right? So we got Vivid Voltage, which is cool. Special rarity card, Amazing Rare. If they never print Amazing Rares ever again, which we don't know if they will or not, they might come out with another set that has Amazing Rares, right? They just kind of did that with the character rares. Like Cosmic Eclipse was the only English set that we ever got that had character rares inside. And then now we're getting Brilliant Star, right? So I thought they were done printing character rares. Obviously not. We're getting more coming in Brilliant Star. Just because they haven't printed Amazing Rares recently doesn't mean that we may not get them a year from now or 6 months from now again. But if these are the only ones that are printed, I think that's massive. You're looking at 9 different Amazing Rare cards that a lot of these are fan favorites, especially the Rayquaza. So we're going to go ahead and click on the Rayquaza, right? I'm telling myself Rayquaza is a huge buy. I want to load up on these Rayquazas right now, right? So let's go ahead and see what we have. We have a picture of the Rayquaza, beautiful. Stats right here. Prices coming down, going up, coming down, roller coaster, and it's starting to floor. So I mentioned this card to you guys right back around this time right here on the scale, where it was up here, came all the way down, and I was like, buy it. You need to buy this card right now. It went up a little bit. Now it's coming back down again. If this card continues to fall, I would buy this card up like banana jams, guys. I'm telling you, like crazy. But here's the perfect example to show you guys. Just look at the difference, right? Let's go over the last 6 months. Never buy a card when it first releases. When Rayquaza Amazing Rare first came out, it was running for about $13, $14. Now that we're 6 months in, $6, right? So from inception, $15. Look at all that money that people had saved. Give it time. Don't buy singles when they're hot. Don't buy Fusion Strike right now. Don't buy Evolving Sky singles. We've not reached floor pricing on them yet. Give it some time. But anyway, so we want to buy some of these Rayquazas right here. There's 218 available, which is quite a bit. That's because we just got another wave of Vivid Voltage booster boxes. Another wave. So that's why this happened, right? It was starting to go up and level out. It did this because right around here, in this spot, we got more booster boxes that came out, and we got more single pack blisters. I just saw single packs at Target today of Vivid Voltage. So we got another wave of another reprint of Vivid Voltage, so they came down. You want to kind of guide your purchases to when that kind of stuff happens, right? So anyway, we want to buy from reputable sellers, and let's say we want to buy a bunch. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go near mint. This card is so new and so affordable. I don't want anything that's not near mint condition. So I'm going to click near mint, and it's going to automatically remove all of those lightly played, moderately played, and damaged cards from my option. I don't want them, okay? We're going English. That's all we have right now. I don't need to choose hollow foil because that's all there is. Now, I want to buy bulk. I want to buy more than one because let me show you this. This card right here from Pro Play Games. I'm not saying they're a bad seller. 100%, 50,000 plus sales. Probably a good card. Probably a reputable seller. $6.44. Okay, that's not too shabby. But they only have one of them. And they don't give you free shipping unless you order over $35 worth of product from them. So this is not going to be my first selection at all, right? So this blue lightning bolt means that they are a TCG Player direct seller, which means they will send the cards to TCG Player, who will then send them out for the most part. If you buy from them and they haven't done that yet, they will ship directly. But usually when this blue lightning bolt is there, it means that you're going to be getting this card straight from TCG Player and not from the seller. Now, let's go ahead and go through. We're like, okay, this is fine, $6, all cool, but a lot of these have shipping involved. Right here, you can see these ones. These people include shipping. So Cards and Board Games and BK Games USA are already giving you free shipping along with your card. Now, what you'll notice, if this one is charging me shipping, why is it higher on the list than these? And that's because you have the option to get free shipping if you spend more. So TCG Player treats it like free shipping, even though it's not. So technically, even though it's farther down on the list, BK Games and Cards and Board Games are going to be cheaper to buy than the one above it from TCG Battleground, right? But I want to bulk buy these, so I'm going to go 4 or more. So 23 cards here are 4 or more. Not any good options, unfortunately. And that's a shame, right? So Core TCG, who I have bought from in the past, very good sellers. They need to go back and revisit their Rayquaza Amazing Rare. Their lowest price is $8.99 right now, and they have 14 of them. Unfortunately, a 30% markup is not worth buying from this seller. I can find enough sellers that are going to give it to me for $6, either for free or for free shipping, or if I buy enough from their site, I can get free shipping at some point, right? So sadly, in this particular case, the Rayquaza Amazing Rare, it's not worth buying the 14 cards from Core TCG just to save $1 in shipping. So that stinks. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to unclick this, but I still really want this card. So you want to look for these ones right here that say included. So bam, Change Strike Game Store, 4,000 sales roughly, 100%. I'm okay with that. Seer Games included 600 in sales. 100% marker. They're a little bit on the lower end, but I'm okay buying from them as well because they have that 100% and because they have that orange star next to their name. I know that they have had good sales in the past month with good reviews. So definitely worth picking all of those up. Now, the one thing that I'm gonna try here, I'm gonna test this out, TCG Battleground. I'm gonna add this to my cart. Now let's go to our cart. This is something that you need to watch out for right here, okay? This Direct by TCG Player. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad to buy direct from TCG Player, but what you'll notice when you buy direct from TCG Player, you are always going to have a $1.99 shipping fee. No matter how much you buy, how many different sellers that you bought that are going through Direct by TCG Player, you are going to pay a $1.99 in shipping. So if it says that the shipping is included and it's free, but it's a Direct by TCG Player number or order, you're still going to get charged $1.99 for shipping, which is extraordinarily unfortunate because you can actually avoid that $2 by just making smarter purchases, right? So let's go back to the Rayquazas here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to add some of these other cards that I want to buy, right? So I'm going to add, I'll buy the 2 here from Seer Games, the very lowest one on there. I'm okay doing that. He seems to be a decent seller, and he's been selling a lot lately. We're going to buy Change Strike. We're going to go through all the way. We're going to add all these to the carts that we want, and we'll do, cardboards and games, right? So now let's go ahead and look at it. So even though we have 1, 2, 3 different sellers sending me Rayquaza cards, they all included their shipping. So they all offered free shipping on their products, so I'm not paying any more than just for the card. So for $18, I'm getting 4 Rayquaza Amazing Rares, which I think is awesome. Now, I'm going to delete this one here because you can see they're still charging me the $1.99 for my shipping, even though it was technically the most affordable card. It's not, because they're charging me $2. So it's too bad, so sad. Sorry about that. And the other thing about TCG, Direct by TCG Player, you're not getting the card directly from the seller. The seller sends their card to TCG Player directly. It goes into a box where all of their Rayquaza Amazing Rares are, and then they pick out a random Rayquaza Amazing Rare from the near mint box, and you hope that it's in good condition. So really, when you're buying from TCG Player direct like that, it's hard to look at the seller's rating and agree with it, because it doesn't matter. You're not getting the card from them. You're getting the card from TCG Player directly. So I just saved $2 by looking at my shipping charges a little bit better and removing that Direct by TCG Player card. All right, we're going to be moving on to my next tip here over on TCG Player, and we're going to go vintage hunting, right? So I'm over on Team Rocket, right? Wizards of the Coast. I went to Advanced Search. I went to Team Rocket. I want to buy some Team Rocket Charmanders, right? So I actually like to look at them via sets. I can just go up here in the search bar and type Charmander Team Rocket, and it will pop up. But I like doing it this way. This is just the way that I like to do it. In case, I see other cards that I want to buy. It's kind of a problem, right? I buy them and I spend too much money. But let's say I want the Charmanders, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to go through here until I find it. There's our Charmeleon. Just made Monday's list, right? Which was absolutely cool. Hey, there's Squirtle. Where's my Charmander at? There's my boy right here. So I want to buy Team Rocket Charmanders, right? Let's say I want to be the godfather of Charmanders from Team Rocket. Look at this spike on first editions. Is that from you guys? I just want to say, I posted a video right around this time saying that you should buy first edition Charmanders. And look at that hike. I think that's you guys. Is that you guys? Did you guys do that? I don't know. I don't think I have that kind of clout, but that's kind of crazy. Anyway, What you'll notice in Vintage now, this first edition button has popped up. So now I can narrow it down to first edition if I want to. In this case, I want to just buy in bulk Charmanders from Team Rocket because I think it's a fan favorite. It's a starter. People are going to love it. I only want near mint condition. You know what? I'm going to drop down to lightly played in this case because I really think it's worth it, right? It's a non-hollow. I don't got to worry about hollow scuffing. I don't got to worry about any of that crap. So I'll drop down to lightly played in this case. But I want to bulk buy. So I'm going to go down here to quantity and click 4 or more. Boom. Look at this. Level Up Games. 10,000 plus sales, 100% rating, 66 cents. Wait a minute, they're going to charge me 78 cents unless I buy more than $5. But 7 of these at 66 cents is not more than $5. But this is what we can do to try to make this happen, okay? I'm trusting this guy. I want to buy from Level Up Games, MTL. I'm going to add all 7 of these to my cart. Now I'm going to go to my cart and check it out. Here's my Charmanders. You can see right here, they're charging me 78 cents for shipping, and I want to remove that. Because technically, I should be able to get another Charmander for that, right? So right above here in the cart, you'll see shop from this seller. Now, I can go to this seller's site, find out what else he is selling to make sure I get over $5, right? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go shop from this seller only. Here's all of his stuff. You can see he's a big Magic the Gathering seller. He's got over 5,600 cards from Magic available. But I want Pokemon. So I'm going to go to his store and I'm going to click Pokemon. Here is all of his Pokemon stuff that he's selling. Look at that. Legendary Collection Charizard. Awesome. Base set Shadowless Blastoise. Really cool. But I don't need that, right? I only need to get, what, another $1 worth of stuff to get free shipping? Hey, I'll change it from high to low to high. So now we're looking at some of his more affordable cards. Yeah, see, maybe not too bad. We got some more vintage over here. We got this awesome Team Magma's Mightyena, Gym Heroes Voltorb. And you know what? I'm just going to go through here, and I can even come down here to where I was. 27 cards from Team Rocket. I'm going to select Team Rocket. Hey, Eevee. There's another card that I think is on my buy list. So I just bought Charmanders. I'm going to go to Eevee. I'm going to see what he has. Look at that. He has a 78-cent Eevee card. I'm going to add that to my cart. Let's go check it out. All of a sudden now, guys, we're at $5.40. No shipping. So my shipping is now free. So I traded shipping to get an Eevee. Like, that is massive right there, guys. We're talking about pennies. We're talking about nickels and dimes. But that is huge. If you do that every single time you buy from TCG Player, instead of getting 7 Charmanders for $5.40, I got 7 Charmanders and an Eevee from Team Rocket for $5.40. The exact same price, which is crazy. Like, that's awesome, guys. We're talking about nickels and dimes, but that's a way, that's just a tip. That's a tip that I have, and that's how I buy. I buy in bulk. I bought 7 Charmanders, added the Eevee to get the free shipping, and boom, we're off to the races. And now that I have free shipping from this seller, I can look at the rest of his stuff, right? So I'm going to go right back there. I'm going to go back, shop from this seller, go back to Pokemon. Look at all the vintage stuff he has here, guys. He's got Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, Team Rocket, Neo Destiny, Jungle. Let's say I'm just on a Team Rocket kick. What else does he have? Dark Charmeleon was just on my list, guys. Lightly played? Maybe. But now I can buy 3 lightly played Dark Charmanders right now for $2.60. Add it right on there. So for under $8, now I'm adding 3 of those. Damaged, again, stay away from damaged. But I like his honesty. I like that he was able to put that on there. You guys know I love the evolution. So here we have Jolteon and here we have Flareon. Now that we've also limited to only shopping in his store, market price and listing prices are changed, right? So market price is the same, but now that we know his listing price is $2.62 in this Jolteon, it's probably a moderately played or heavily played or something like that, because it's definitely not near mint if market price is $4. Heavily played first edition normal. Again, I'm not buying heavily played, so it's almost not even worth clicking on these because you can tell by his listed price next to market price, it's probably not worth clicking on. So here's a Dark Blastoise right around market value. Heavily played first edition. Again, I'm staying away from it, but it's first edition. So if you want a first edition Blastoise, that's not too shabby. I don't see anything else from this guy that I really want, but I'm going to go ahead. Let's check Jungle, right? Keep checking Jungle. Here's Pikachu, $1.05 for a Jungle Pikachu. First edition, damage. So this guy tends to have a lot of damaged cards and stuff like that. Not exactly my favorite thing, but here we can go to holos, commons, whatever we're looking for. But you shuffle around the stores of these sellers until you find what you want and add tidbits here and there. Before you know it, you're going to have 8, 9, 10 cards on your cart with free shipping, good deals here, bad deals there, stay away, whatever, right? But that's how I do my shopping over on TCG Player. Thank you guys for sticking tuned to the end of today's video. We post Pokemon content here on TCG Funhouse every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. So drop a sub and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our amazing Pokemon content. While you're here, leave a comment. Leave a comment down there, guys. What do you guys do on TCG Player or other sites that I can learn from you guys? I pick up tips and tricks from you guys all the time down there in the comment section. All the time. So please, I respect all of your thoughts and opinions. Leave those comments for me. I love chatting with you guys. I much appreciate it. Smash that like button for me too. It really helps. Thank you for all the love and support that you guys have given me forever, but really recently, because you guys have been kicking butt, guys, for real. But without further ado, here's your entry details for this Celebrations ETB that we're giving away, because you guys have waited long enough, I guess. Here they are, right now. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned to the end of today's video. That's right, it's giveaway details time. What? We're giving away a Pokemon 25th Anniversary Celebrations Elite Trainer Box. We cranked up November's Celebration giveaway all the way up. I know you guys have still been having a hard time finding it out at your store, so I'm going to be giving one away here on the channel. So how do you get your entry details for the Celebrations ETB? 1, you must be a subscriber here on the TCG Funhouse channel. 2, you must leave a comment on the videos. Anything you guys want to comment. Sometimes I ask a question. I ask for your advice, your opinions. Answer those, guys, because I love chatting with you. I respond to every single one. And number 3, you must like the videos. And why I say like the videos, because you can get an entry for every single video that we post in the month of December. And we post 3 to 4 videos a week here on YouTube. So you could be looking at 16 to 18 entries for this Celebrations ETB. And if you do those for every video, that's how you get your entry. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. Let me know. What do you think? Celebrations, are you excited? I hope so. I'll see you around.